Hello everyone. I am ultra happy because my latest deep light colours have arrived, and I've got these wonderful 8 colours, and they came in this tin this time. So this is lovely because it's like a sliding tin, and I thought that this would be the perfect tin as a travel tin. As you all probably are already aware if you've watched many of my other videos, I already have this set that I've been building up of deep light colours. I absolutely adore them. They're just so pretty, and they're all handmade, and sometimes it's nice to have something that just feels really luxurious. I started out with this tiny tin, which had just 6, I think, six colours in, and I've been saving up my little colour dots that they send, because I will use those when I'm painting on location as well. I'm not going to waste them because they are very precious. So I'll be adding to them because I've been given 3 colour dots. Well, there were more, but I'd already got those colours. But they won't go to waste because I will definitely be using them when I'm out and about. But look at this gorgeous paper as well that everything came in. Isn't it lovely? It's got little birds on it. So that's really pretty. So I'm going to be keeping that as well. So yes, these are my latest colours that I'm going to be unwrapping and swatching together with the 3 colour dots that are new colours to me. For those of you that don't know, this is my Beetle sketchbook that I also got from Deep Light, where I've been doing some paintings, and in the back is where I am keeping track of my deep light colours. So these are the colour dots, and in actual fact you can see that I have ordered some from those colour dots, and I just like to keep a track, and it's like, well, yes, I'm going to order that one next, or this one next. So my colour dots I will swatch in the back here, and then I think these might have been the first half pans I ordered, which are absolutely stunning. Then I've got the birds one, the winter birds I think it was, but I've also got all of these other ones. And now I've got even more to add to my collection. So I'm going to unwrap these and we are going to swatch them. So our first one is called Royal Yellow. Oh, it's just like unwrapping lovely sweeties, but they're even better because they last for so long. And oh, they're just gorgeous. Now I might have to just give this a bit of water so that it, because it does, they do always put a little piece of paper in that says to pre-wet. I'm just going to unwrap Daylily Orange, and we'll put some water on that one. Then we need Ultramarine Rose. So we will unwrap that one. Oh, I say that does look That looks glorious already. I'll put a bit of water on that one. What one am I doing next? Lavender. Lavender. Oh, now that does look rather nice. We'll pop a bit of water on that one. Followed by Router's Dream. Let's pop some on there and get that one going. We've got Ultramarine French. These are so carefully wrapped and beautifully packaged always. So Ultramarine River. And our final one to unwrap is Solstice Fern. Okay, so we have activated all of those, and I'm also going to get, and I can hopefully find, oh, here we go. So I'm going to be putting these little magnetic dots on the bottom of each one. And then popping them back in the tin. So let's pop that one's little magnet on the bottom and see what royal yellow is like. Okay. Oh, that's a lovely, bright, cheerful. We'll let that one tail off. And then now that it's got a magnet, it will sit nicely in my little tin. So let's find a magnet for Daylily Orange. And we can pop that on the bottom. This looked so pretty on the website. I'm really hoping, yes, look at that. That's lovely. There's our Daylily Orange. Okay, let's get another magnet for what we're on next, Ultramarine Rose. Or I think it's called Rose of Ultramarine sometimes in other brands. Ooh. Oh, now this is very pretty. Look at that. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and a magnet for lavender. Whoa, look at that. Oh. Oh. Actually, those two are very pretty together. Let's pop you in there. And another magnet is required for Router's Dream. Can't wait to use this one because I have a feeling that with the granulation, and I think, oh wow, yes, look at that. It'll be even lovelier when it's dry. I do usually write on the side of my I think you can see here where I've got Masher's Green. Let me just make sure that that's showing. So I normally, where is it? Yeah, I think you can just about see there. I do write on the side of them as well. So I will be doing that for these in a little bit. And I will also be popping them in my what's this Painter's Colour Diary, that's it. So I will be adding them in here as well, so that I've got a master copy of all of my deep light colours. Onward and upward with our swatching, and we've got Ultramarine French next. Oh, that's very nice. Look at that. There we go, that's Ultramarine. And then next we have got River. And we will pop our magnet on the bottom of that. Oh, Router's Dream. Oh gosh, you wait till you see how that has separated, and it is so pretty. Oh, I love River as well. Well, to be honest, I haven't had a paint that I don't like from Deep Light. I like everything that I've ever bought. And then our final one, so I may have to move them over now, is Solstice Fern. Oops, probably going to get a back run there because I added quite a bit of water. Oh, and that's very pretty as well. Oh, lovely. So let me just pop my magnets away. There we go. Get rid of my paper, and I think what we will do is just let some of those colours mingle and see what we get, because it's always fun to just see what happens. I will then let it all dry, and we'll start by just popping a bit of water down, and then we will do the colour dots. So oh, the yellow and the blue go nicely against each other, as does the lavender and the ultramarine. Actually, they all go really nicely with the ultramarine blue. Let's add a little bit of this Router's Dream up against some of these other colours to see what that looks like. And I think that will probably, yes, that looks quite nice with the yellow and Router's Dream. It's mingling to make quite a nice brown. What have we got now? A bit of River. And lastly, a little bit of Solstice Fern. So let's see if we can pop you in up against some of these other colours. That goes quite nicely with the Daylily Orange. Right, I know we've got quite a lot of colours going on there, but I'm just going to add some water and let them do their thing and mingle, and let's see what we get. But I will let that dry and bring that up a lot closer for you so that you can see before I do those 3 colour dots. Right, so these are dry, and because you can mix browns from this, I think, you know, you've probably got just about every colour you would want. You could probably make your ultramarine a bit more red by adding a bit of the Daylily. Anyway, here we go. We have got Royal Yellow, Daylily Orange, Ultramarine Rose, Lavender, which is stunning. Wait till you see this Router's Dream. Look at that. We've got Ultramarine French. River is also beautiful. Well, they're all beautiful, but and then up the top here we've got the Solstice Fern. And then if you look at what's going on here, there is nothing that is horrid. Everything has merged. You've got a darker brown going on here. Yeah, it just all is beautiful. And if I hold it down, you can see how, well, I mean, to me, that's just like a, yeah, lovely bouquet of flowers. I think they're stunning. I love all of those new colours. I'm so very pleased with them. So let's turn to the back where we've got our colour dots. And I should really wet these first, I think. Let's just wet those ready. The first one is Flax. Oh, that's really wet really nicely. Oh, this looks like a really interesting bluey grey. Oh, I love it. Oh, you see, I'm going to be ordering more, aren't I? Because this is just beautiful. That is a stunning colour. Oh, wow. Okay, then we have got Natasha's Grey. Some of you may know Natasha Newton. And she picked out some colours and made them into a palette. And they are sold on Deep Deep Light's website as a set of colours, and they actually made this grey specifically for Natasha. So I don't have this. This will be really interesting to see what this is like. So Natasha's grey. Oh. There we go. It's made a bit of a mess there, didn't I? Now, I'm not sure that I would call that cool or warm. Maybe it's a real in-betweeny one for a grey. And then, what an interesting name. Wood cow wheat. It's obviously the name of a plant, I'm guessing. So let us see. Oh. That's rather nice. It's not quite as purpley as the mulberry dot that I had previously. It's rather a pretty colour. I don't think... I'm just going to have a quick... I know these are still drying. Let's just see if I've got anything like any of those. I haven't. So those three... Whoops. I'll bring those up. These three newest ones, the bottom one is Flax, which is this gorgeous, very pale, violety blue. It's just a stunning colour. And then Natasha's Grey and Wood Cow Wheat. Those two. I actually really like all three of those. They're not colours that I have. So I would be quite tempted to say they might have to be my next three. I do like a good cobalt blue. Asphalt looks really nice, and so does Night Raspberry. So I might be making up another little set very soon, as soon as I've saved up a bit more money. Yes, beautiful, stunning. I could maybe fit another row there, and if you push these up, push them up, yeah, I can get another one in there. So what's that, 5? So I could probably easily fit 15 little half pans in this lovely tin that just slides shut, which is really handy. So I think that that's lovely. I think as a travel set of 8 colours, you've got a yellow, you've got an orange, you've got a pink and a purple, and you can play around with all of those to make them lighter. You can make the yellow more orangey. You could probably add a bit of the daylily to the ultramarine. That might make a brown. Let me just try that actually, because I'm interested now. So let's mix a little bit of the rose ultramarine, or ultramarine rose in this case, with the daylily is a bit stronger. Let's not go too much. Will that make it redder? Let's add a bit more. Well, it kind of, it makes it, it's not really what you would call a red, but it is a reddy orange. It's kind of like a dark, deep red, isn't it, more than anything else? Yeah, it gives you more that kind of a colour, if you can kind of see that moving about there. If you really like red, you might need to get a red, I suppose. But I think you've got a couple of greens that you can mix your yellows with. You've got your ultramarine that you can mix your yellow with. You could also add the ultramarine to the solstice fern or the river. Loads of ways to make different greens, which obviously is quite important to me because I do a lot of landscape pictures. But what I like is that you've also got some of these quite stunning colours of themselves that really add a spark of brightness. So yes, let's just check what kind of a brown we get with. Let's try mixing our ultramarine with a little bit of this daylily. There you go. I knew we would get a nice brown, and obviously you could change that to being a darker brown, or if you have more of the daylily, you're going to get more of a reddy brown. So you can definitely get a nice dark brown out of these 8 colours. Yeah. Stunning set. And as you can tell, I'm already thinking about what my next set might be. Oh. So I'm going to leave you, and I will be labelling these up for myself once they've dried off a bit more. And yeah, I hope that you are enjoying some of this swatching of these. Well, they're just absolutely stunningly different, gorgeous colours. I mean, they just inspire you to go, oh, look, Burnt Sienna, Dragonfly and Masher's Green. Those 3 would make a gorgeous painting, if you like. Or Caput Mortem and Masher's Green, even if you just chose 2 colours. This set that was not the India Indigo at the bottom, but the top 6, which were the winter birds, perfect for painting birds with. Yeah, they're just all so beautiful. Yeah, you can't help but want more. So there we go. I have got a video coming up where I went to Stowe Country Park. I've got to fiddle about with it a little bit, mainly because I ended up taking the video and having to kind of pause it, and sometimes the camera shut off, and yeah, I ended up with about 3 different small videos that I will need to put together. And I desperately tried using my selfie stick that is like a tripod on the bottom, and I tried to do a painting whilst in a bird hide. I will leave it for you to watch later once I upload it, but I realised that I'm painting and I haven't even got the right glasses on. I'm at an awkward position. I mean, trying to film when you are on location, as I found when I was trying to film myself painting in Tyrrell's Wood, is really difficult. I do hope you'll bear with me, because I will get there. And I hope it won't put you off watching my next video where I am out and about at Stowe Country Park in Suffolk, because it's beautiful, and you'll be able to hear the sounds of the river, and yeah, I hope that you will still give it a bit of a watch. So have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the time is where you are in the world, and I will see you next time, I hope.